Okay.
But
Yeah.
have you got to the Twin Dragon arc in the manga?
No,
No,
you
I
can't.
just
That's deep in the manga.
Because
Nah.
that was like episode like 100 something in there.
It was 125. Yeah, it was like 125.
Well, the thing is, the manga is like 500 chapters compared to like the anime, which is like 180.
Anime is like two. Well, I mean, still it's like 270. I think you're almost 300. But,
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be like 320.
Trust me, it was a lot of episodes after, because I dropped it after the Twin Dragon arc, like the arc after that one.
That's the first time skip, I think, or that's after the first time skip, right? Yeah.
Bro, I haven't even like met Gajio yet.
Oh.
When does Gajio become part of the fairy tale? I guess that would be like chapter 80, 90, right?
Because he's like one of the first. He was like the first other like Dragon Slayer like entry outside of Lox.
Yeah, but they had a bunch of those mid fucking arcs.
Yeah, they did.
Before they got to Gajio.
They did, yeah.
Now that I'm thinking, they started coming in my.
I just finished the one where like Gray was kind of like the center focus of it, because it was like Gray, his teacher. What's the dude? I think it's Laxus, right?
No, Laxus is the
lightning dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well,
it's,
the other ice dude, the
bro that doesn't wear shirts. I can't think of his name.
But yeah, I finished that arc. That arc was actually all right though.
It was cool. Yeah, no, definitely.
It was cool. It was cool. I liked it from a writing perspective. It was actually pretty decent. Besides, the fighting, but I think Fairytale is honestly like kind of like it's crazy to say, but the way I differentiate Fairytale from other shonen mangas is Fairytale is I watch it for the plot or like the characters
and the fans
more than anything instead of the actual fights. But with other shonens, I watch it for the fights instead of like the characters of anything. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying.
And it's not like I'm saying that Fairytale does like the writing and characters better. It's just that that's the more entertaining part of the story.
They do though. Like this, like towards the end, the writing is and everything is top tier. It take a while to
took forever to get to that shit, dog. They need to make a one page
because once you get to that part, you're like, damn, this shit is gas, y'all.
Yeah,
like,
no facts.
Why is y'all calling it mid? Because it's just you had to sift through the woods, G, like that.
Bro,
shit
yeah.
You had to have a machete just yanking that shit out. Like
that. It would be Fairytale would be probably higher on the list if there was like a one-paced version or if it was condensed. Like if they took out some of those mid arcs that, I mean, like you said, they were cool to follow some of your favorite characters through, but like as far as overall story, like we could have did without it because they kind of took away from getting to like after a certain point in time, you forget he's looking for Igneel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the whole crux of the story. And then when that unravels, it unraveled too fast. Like, I don't want to spoil it for you. But
because it feels very like once you realize it feels very episodic and very formulaic. There's not a whole lot of like stylistic choices when it comes to like the structure of like the story. You're like, okay, let me get away from this.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Dragon Ball Super is.